What are we? What makes us what we are and what we're going to be? I think it's that right there. It's grit. It's what we started with last year, guys. All you guys that were in here. It's our core foundation, man, grit. And what does it mean? Really, in a nutshell, I think it means this. We'll go a little bit longer, we'll push a little harder, and we'll think a little deeper and a little sharper. Like, to me, it means we'll play anywhere. We'll play on grass, we'll play on turf, we'll go to a fucking landfill. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and three toes. I will beat your ass. It means that normally I'm 100%, 85%, man. That's all I need to beat you. I don't care. I will produce and win at 85%. You guys already know you're not going to be 100% until next March. This is the best you're going to feel right now. It's the best you're going to feel. The quicker you accept that, man, the better off we're all going to be. All right, now, there's a number of teams as it equates to, just bear with me, the ocean, right? There's a number of teams, they just barely get to the water. You got to get in the water to compete. A number of teams, that's all they get to. Then there's a number of teams, they are in the shallows. And they come in a hurry, man, and they are all over your ass. They're all over your ass, and they strike and move. They strike and move, and they're dangerous, man. You just got to get a hold of them, though. If you can just get a hold of them, and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them. And that's what we got to be. That's who we have to be. Because that's our domain. That is our domain. Because we'll tread water as long as it takes to fucking bury you. We'll go as long as it takes because we can and we choose to. That's who we are. That's who we have to be. Now, it goes without saying, the teams that are dangerous in the shallows and the abyss are probably the top 4 or 5 in this league. That's who they are. And that's what we're working to. Last thing I'm going to say, I'm keeping this brief. The last thing I'm going to say is this. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. There is no light. There's a song Metallica has, No Leaf Clover, and it says, man, when it comes to the soothing light at the end of your tunnel, it's just a freight train coming your way. So if you're seeing a fucking light, it's a freight train. Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Key numbers in the NFL are 3, 7, 10, and 14.
You know how we do in Detroit, son? We do nothing but win.
Ready
I'm ready.
to bite some kneecaps. Ah!
Who's got it better than we do?
Nobody. It's a close game.
The Taylor Heineke life. Yeah!
I love this pick. Tampa has been overrated all season long, and the people who make the books are still on this. They got blown out by Blake Purdy. Can Justin Jefferson be stopped? I don't know.
If you want to be part of the show. Hey, Tinker's a Bills fan, though, so.
He is a Bills fan. Josh Allen's her boyfriend. The spread's the way to go. You just have to know how to bet it.
Hey,
Hello and welcome to another episode of Math versus Smash.
I don't care if you got 3 toes and 1 ass cheek. I'm dragging your ass to the deep and drowning you.
I feel like you're combining a lot there, but
Yep, got a whole lot. And it just like I said there, the only thing that can't be dragged out to the deep is the thing that came from the dirt because you can't bury it.
I don't care if you have 2 or 1 ass cheeks and 3 toes. I want you to produce.
He's magic.
He's something, all right.
The only thing that can answer the black magic of the Pittsburgh Steelers is the grit of Motor City Dan Campbell.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get to the voodoo magic as it was our Stone Cold Lock last week. Obviously.
Oh, we got voodooed. We got backdoored.
Yeah, Cincinnati, Joe Flacco, Pittsburgh history. I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I have no idea. I will say this, Jamar Chase. Woo! You really are always open. Play the clip. Jamar Chase.
I'm always so
Oh boy.
In 4 games this season, do you feel like you've had less time to get open and create space for yourself?
Nah, I'm open. I'm always open. Excuse my profanity. I'm sorry.
Yep.
He had
Can
40.
Jamar Chase be stopped?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like,
He had 41 points in DFS.
wow. I won good money. I sent the money. I came 25th, so I was 24 places away from real money, but pretty good weekend for DFS. Thank you, Jamar Chase. I got you for a little bit cheaper than normal, so that was nice.
Yeah, I was trying to think of any other games that were really surprising. Washington laying an egg against Dallas, but
yeah, but I called that.
But Jaden Daniels is gonna be gone again for a bit, so that's
good. Stay gone because the Lions got him in 3 weeks.
You know what I mean, though.
Stay gone. But here's what's wild: when they declared him out, you know how many points the line moved? 2.
How many points?
That's it. The line moved 2 points.
Yeah, I mean that's huge in betting, but still, yes. I adjusted it 2 points as well, so we'll see.
But for real though, is Jaden Daniels only worth 2 points?
It's hard to say. I don't know. Quarterbacks, like there's elasticity to certain teams with quarterbacks versus others, but you would think with Jaden it'd be more, but
Elasticity. Don't throw these big words out.
and then Tampa laid an egg against Detroit, honestly.
We were both worried, but we picked Detroit to win.
I just thought they would keep it closer.
No.
Jacksonville has fallen off a cliff. They are who we thought they were. And then we let them off the hook.
That's it. I mean, you and I both said like we really didn't know, but we were just kind of going with the trend with it. So,
and then Philadelphia just showed up finally. So Tom had his way with Minnesota last week, which I don't mind. I don't know. It's tough for the Lions to cheer for the Eagles versus Minnesota. I think in both instances it's against our favor.
Yeah, but we also picked the Eagles, so that's fair, Ryan. I just hope he's inactive for the Lions game.
I'd be all right. I wouldn't mind.
I'd be all right. Oh, speaking of BD, what do you say? Oh, what a shame.
Oh, what a shame. Now,
what a shame.
2 teams that continue to be extremely lucrative for us this year are Seattle and Indianapolis.
Seattle and Indianapolis, we're both on the train.
Chicago's started to blow.
Dallas has been profitable for me. I've made about $75 off Dallas now. I hate saying that out loud.
I didn't think CD would be very good last year, but I did put a counter bet in against my DFS lineups for 100 yards and a tutty, and he hit it. And I was like, well, so be it. Guess I paid for all my lineups, but it was I didn't know which. I mean, I thought Jake Ferguson would get absolutely eaten alive in that matchup with that many targets to those other players, but he ended up having a huge game.
I hate admitting this, but Dallas's offense, I mean, it's either them or Kansas City is the top offense in the NFL, right?
Or the Lions.
We talked about this. I am not.
I don't want to be in 3rd and long. I don't care if I'm not good at 3rd and long.
Well, but that's the thing. It's like they suck at it. Like
good.
You can't be a playoff team and not be able to convert 3rd and 8. Like, their conversion rate is among the worst in the league on 3rd and 8. And I know that's nitpicking, but I call it shit picking. Okay.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, on that count, if we're talking about 3rd down conversions by the Lions as they trounced one of the best teams in the NFC, let's move forward. Tonight's game. I think the Chargers can, this is one of those situations where I say if a team loses a lot, they can always lose. And the Chargers, outside of some lucky breaks, and, I like Harbaugh a lot, but there's just too many injuries. And I don't know, Minnesota, maybe. I just think Minnesota's a good enough team to win here.
That's where I like it.
It's one of those situations where Minnesota's had enough, I think, recovery on top of the fact that the Chargers don't get as much home field advantage, that the West Coast travel isn't as scary here for me. But even so, I just think they have value.
It comes in two levels. One, what Ryan just said, put it up. The NFC North is better than every other division, and it's not even close. It's not even close. I think the Chargers have benefited from some of their wins, because some of their wins, I think they benefited from playing people that were soft. And when they've had to play real teams, they haven't showed up. So Minnesota has had a rough schedule, and they've still come out on top. I'm taking what looks to be the better team.
I will say, if you want the Chargers, this is probably your last chance to get 3, depending on if Joe Alt is announced in or out. The offensive line is really important for the Chargers in this game.
And we did figure out that Fat Aaron Jones is in tonight, but I don't think that I'm going to be on him. I did not start him in my lineups for fantasy. I went with Jordan Mason instead.
Who? Fat Jones. Yeah, I just think, like I said, I just think Minnesota has value here.
Huge game.
But see, so does the Red Rocket have life?
That no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
The big thing here is this. If this winds up close, because it shouldn't be, right?
Theoretically not, but I know such a look-ahead game for Buffalo, right? Who's next week? Kansas City, right?
I think they need to worry about this week. They're in this week mode because for 2 weeks in a row before the bye, they looked bad.
Sure, but they still have to focus somewhat on Kansas City. They know that if they lose that game, then their chance at home field advantage is over. I guess if they lose this game, their chance at home field advantage is also over. But
that's why I'm playing it with the Panthers at home, Red Rocket or not. They got a little bit of mojo going in Carolina at home, like you said last week.
Yeah,
Buffalo's defense looks terrible, like we said at the outset of the year.
The home away splits for Carolina is far more Bryce than it is anything else, though. Maybe the Red Rocket cares where he plays. I don't know, but for some reason, Bryce definitely does. Yeah. I mean, I think Buffalo. I wouldn't be surprised if Buffalo wins this by 30. I mean, this is one of those situations.
I wouldn't either, but I'd also wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers won by a field goal.
Yeah, I guess if you're putting in a parlay, I would play money line. But if I was actually playing this game individually, I'd probably just play really strange, situations like Carolina to win or Buffalo to win by 21, and see if I can get 3-1 or 4-1 out of that.
That's fair. I'd
rather stretch the line out just because both these teams are pretty volatile. The Buffalo Bills can either be the best team in the NFL or the worst. And Carolina Panthers are still the team that lost by 30 earlier in the season, I think.
I think the Buffalo Bills will go as Josh Allen goes. If he struggles, and Carolina Panthers do put pressure up the middle, if Allen struggles, the Bills struggle. If Allen dominates, Bills dominate. That's period, because their defense is absolutely atrocious. There's nobody. It's nothing.
The Bills defense is pretty terrible. I mean, the blueprint looked like you just blitz the hell out of Josh Allen and you just hope you get home. and that really worked in the past 2 weeks. So I guess the Carolina could try to follow that same blueprint.
It's the only hope you really have. I mean, he's so big and strong. That's all you got. Like,
but you would think that Brian Dable would at least have some form of counter at this point.
you mean McDermott?
Yeah, sorry. Sean McDermott, Dable, his old.
Here's yeah.
The man who gave us Danny Dimes and then suddenly got let go of him.
I don't like 7.5 with a scrappy Giants team. I'm playing the money line. I know it's at Philly, but like, it's not a big trip. They see each other twice a year.
Well, I mean, they did win the first time. The Giants won the first time. Just remember that.
I know, but the big difference is that I think Hurts found his groove last week. He looked great. I watched a good chunk of the game. And if he can play like that every week, it won't be a big deal that they can't get Saquon going.
Got it.
Fuck yeah! That's the win! Little, you, small! Fuck yeah!
Little you small.
I'll say this. I do think that to a certain extent, Nick Sirianni has nothing to do with the success of this team. Because
Maybe.
the play that they hit Brown, that was not what was called.
Yeah, but he doesn't call. I don't. He's not the play caller anyway, is he?
Whoever the offensive coordinator is.
Yeah, well,
Like, I think 100%.
Whoever's the fourth offensive coordinator they've had in the past.
I think 100% right now they are, because the play calling has been suspect, and I think that Jalen Hurts was just like, forget it, I'm doing it myself. Because A.J. Brown went to the line, tapped his helmet, and it was all over. So it didn't matter what play was called.
That could have just been a check from them. You don't know what they.
I don't know, man. It just looked real schoolyard when they ran it. So
I guess I don't know. I think there's some value here on the Giants.
The Giants
at 7.5. Why not? Why can't the Crane Eater cover 7?
He's like one hit away from never playing football again.
I don't like. Okay, we say that, but what is he really damaging?
There's nothing home anyway.
It's nothing there, anyways. No one's gonna know the difference.
The thing is that they're not going to get away with playing schoolyard ball against this Eagles defense.
So we said last time.
But nobody saw it coming. They see it coming now, and they're not going to be able to like athlete their way out of this.
You're not wrong. A lot of people are on your side saying Philly's going to bounce back here. So probably right, but I don't know. I still think there's value in the Giants over 7.
As long as the number doesn't hit 7.
Yeah. Oof.
Actually, I didn't.
See, I think the Jets still have value here.
No, they don't have any value. Stop.
The defense has played so well.
Just stop. They're done. They are the least efficient team in the entire NFL, the most penalized team in the entire NFL. Their owner is having commentary on their $20 million quarterback. Also, Joe Flacco is going to lead the Cincinnati Bengals to the promised land.
Just listen to them, Larry.
Get over
You're
here.
embarrassing. Anything you want, Larry. Anything you want.
They do not have a real quarterback. Tyrod Taylor is not a real quarterback.
But like,
Never has been.
value.
The Bengals are going to blow them out of the water.
How?
You already played the clip.
Okay, so Jamarcus. Yes. So
Jamar Chase is going to run
Jamar
up 200 yards against this defense.
no, the Jets defense has played really well recently.
Yeah, except when they're busy getting blown out 38-17.
Yeah, but okay, but they held the offensive juggernaut that is the Carolina Panthers to 13 points last week.
Offensive juggernaut.
I just don't. Once again, bad teams.
No, they might go.
over
They might
field
go.
goals.
They are hapless. They. If you gave this team Viagra, they couldn't find their way through a whorehouse.
I'm telling you, I like the Jets this week.
You want to bet? You want to head our first head of the year?
No.
Well, this is the thing, because there's no way the Jets have nothing and no one.
They have Breece Hall.
Breece Hall's questionable. Even if he plays, he's banged up. Tyrod Taylor is one punctured lung away from being sent back to the hospital.
Sauce Gardner.
Sauce is given up. I watched part of the game. Sauce is just like, please trade me. And I tell you what, if he is on the market, please, Detroit Lions, pull that trigger, because then we could have the secondary that the Jets should have had.
We're on 2 backup quarterbacks, and I'm getting 6.5. I don't know, man.
Joe Flacco is no one's backup.
It's 42, dude. He's
so shredded. Old. He shredded that defense last week, and it wasn't even funny. He looked great.
He just knows Tomlin too well, man. He just knows Tomlin too well. I don't think he's got it in him.
I'm telling you, they need an award for person least likely to succeed that ended up succeeding. Because, how do you go into this roster and suddenly,
It's nothing I believe enough in, but I still think the Jets have some value here.
Yeah. Value as toilet paper.
The Bengals are riding high and the Jets are riding low.
I'll tell you what, Trey Hendrickson played so great last week. He's re-energized.
I still think we might get a 7.
I would take a Bengals win of 8.5 of this. That's how little I believe that the Jets have anything to offer the world, the universe. I think they should just quit the season. They are terrible.
You know, you can only make bad decisions at the end of a game if you're in games, though. And they have been in games. Fair enough. Moving on.
The Lions were in games when they went 0-16.
Yeah, and they covered 10 times.
They covered 10 times. That didn't mean that they had value.
Good teams win, great teams cover.
Regardless of the record.
I believe against the spread is the only thing that matters. Falcons all day and then on Sunday.
Yes. Another team that has no value whatsoever to offer the universe and should quit the entire season, the Miami Dolphins.
You should stand corrected. Good morning. False. Great morning. Let's go.
Why great? What makes this one great?
Because we're another day closer to death.
They're there. That's it. They're there. I can't believe he's not fired.
I mean, I don't know.
It's not like it would help, but please trade Devon A-Chain to anybody. He's got value. I've made money on him in daily.
Yeah. I like a Falcon stack this week.
For sure.
Give me Mr. Penis. Give me Bijan, and I'll throw either Drake or Pitts in there. You can take either one. I don't care.
I think the Dolphins, what's weird, I don't even think the Dolphins can have a fire sale.
I mean, they can get rid of A-Chain, Waddle.
I don't want Waddle. He's so banged up all the time, and he can't get separation against receivers. I don't want him.
He walk way to Waddle. Walk way to Waddle.
It'd be a Roy Williams trade all over again.
Regardless, this is a pretty easy one. Unless you want to talk about Miami, there's really not much else to be said.
Yeah, all I have is A-Chain. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no more value in this game. Oh, that's a big number.
Yeah, it's a big number, but I mean, again, this is the Jets all over again. You got a offense that doesn't function, and you have a competent defense.
I'd stay off Quinshon Judkins this week.
Maybe, I don't know. He could probably still score 2 tutties.
I don't think they can get down the field.
Patriots defense is not that good.
But the Browns offense is that bad.
Yeah. I will say, I don't think this is the week that you bet Drake May for MVP. I think this is the week you stay off him.
He's not going to get MVP. Hey, the Patriots are going to win the game. I'm betting money line. Like,
Believe
if I was going to bet the spread, I'd bet the Browns.
Mom, I don't want to lose to the Browns. Joe Burrow's never beaten the Browns, and they're historically the worst franchise in NFL history.
Stay off Patriots running backs this week, whichever one you're trying to slide into your lineup.
What if you only have Travion Henderson and no running backs available in your league?
I find somebody that's going to get me PPR.
I feel like I've been bouncing between Kenneth Gainwell and Travion Henderson.
Oh my God.
And I might as well just not play anymore.
I had shares of Ram. I had shares of the Ram, and I just cut them. I was like, I don't even care about the up and down. I want them off my team. I just cut them.
Yeah. Regardless, I think 7's probably got some value. I think the Patriots are good, not great. They're just playing a lot of bad teams, but they could beat another bad team by 7. I would understand either side.
I like the under.
I technically make New England 9 points over Cleveland, so I think there's value there.
But what if Schroeder Sanders gets in?
Then I bet alternate much higher on the New England Patriots.
Okay. Stick with me now.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to give me a team that wins versus a team that doesn't win, and I'm getting +6, sure. I mean, I don't know what else to do here.
Like, I finally feel threatened by the Chicago Bears. I think they're going to be a problem.
I don't know if I feel threatened by them, but at the very least, I don't know why they would be not favored against a team that can't win football games.
Well, Lamar's supposed to play.
Okay.
I mean, that's what it is. It's the Lamar.
What was the record with Lamar playing? Still losing?
Well, but it's not like the Bears are the same level as the Chiefs. Oh my God, Ryan, you're so ridiculous.
Alternate -2. Dude, you could bet that at like 20-1.
They will cover
man. I think the Bears
or win. The Bears are going to cover this or win. You watch. I hate saying that sentence.
Cover that or win. I think they're just gonna win. I don't like WTF. Wrong team favored. Harbaugh or not, man. Baltimore just looks ugly. Maybe
they're gonna struggle stopping Derrick Henry. The Bears are weak up the middle. Sure, they have great speed on the edge and everything like that, but they're weak up the middle.
So this,
if Lamar plays, the Ravens will win. But I don't trust the Bears to win, but I trust them to cover.
The class of the NFC.
I think the entire NFC North has it. 3-3. I think the Vikings are the best 3-3 team in the NFL.
Well, quarterback notwithstanding.
Yeah, I mean that's it. They're a quarterback away. Like, can you imagine Jameis Winston getting to throw? We say this every week about every team. Jameis Winston getting to throw to Justin Jefferson.
Launch it.
Just launch it.
Just praying the Lord delivers me pick sixes. I will
Why
say
is this game so close?
I was gonna say before we transfer over, Derrick Henry is at his cheapest amount in DFS, I think, since he's been a rookie. So do with that information what you will.
I'm playing him this week as far as my normal fantasy goes. I was already planning on targeting him in daily because the Bears are weak up the middle.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, wrong team favored.
What is going on? After what the Niners did last week, why in the hell are the Houston Texans favored?
I mean, the Niners lost last week, didn't they?
No, didn't McCaffrey run all over them?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, they dominated Atlanta. That's right.
Yeah, they just killed Atlanta, a team that should have been competitive, if not winning. Like,
Yeah, I don't.
Pat McCaffrey just went wild.
I mean, the only reason why I think it's right is it hasn't been bet down, right? I mean, I still think it's wrong team favored, but for whatever reason, they've held it up. I mean, yeah, take your 1.5.
Take that 1.5, man.
But
Like,
yeah, I mean, the Texans can lose a team that loses can lose to anyone. Once again, it's like if you're a losing record in the NFL and you are favored to win, then you better have a good reason as to why that's occurring.
I mean, they're getting 2-3 points from home, I guess, but like, the Texans are extremely fallible. Like, they are lucky to end this season 9-8.
I'll say I have a lot of value on it. I think it's reversed. I make the San Francisco Niners a 2-point favorite. I don't care who's playing for that team against the Texans. I just think they'll get out coached, and CJ Stroud just does not look like an elite quarterback in the NFL anymore. I don't know what happened, but
they don't have a run game. I mean, it just comes out of that, right? Like,
oh yeah, talk about a running back that you can pick up on the waiver wire. Willie Marks is his name, I think.
Yeah, I got him the week he was hot.
No, he's never had a hot week.
And no, pickups he was.
Well, that's what I mean, but he never did well regardless.
And then he did nothing. I kept him,
done anything.
But he didn't do anything. I did pick him up because Nick Chubb is not as good anymore. So apparently this game might get scrappy.
I mean, it is divisional. But I like Tampa here still. I mean, this might just be me like leaning too hard on my older rankings, but I still consider Tampa Bay an elite NFC team. The one thing I'll say is generally teams don't bounce back well against the Lions.
It's post-Lions week, and it's at the Saints. And the Saints, for whatever reason, feel like they have something to play for. I have no idea how they're doing it.
Still professionals out there wanting to do a good job, right? It doesn't
I guess,
matter
man.
what your franchise wants to do.
But
a lot of people hate
ultimately, this is where I got to lay it, just because I got to believe that the 5-2 Buccaneers are a much better football team than the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, Tampa should find a way to win this game. I mean,
if they
really have serious playoff aspirations, they need to win this game.
And I think for sure last week Baker MVP talk took a hard hit.
Oh yeah,
and if he struggles again this week against the Saints, you can just say goodbye to that.
He fell pretty hard. Mike, or what? Oh goodness, what's the big receiver here?
Mike Evans.
Evans is out with his
season. Godwin is out, and so the two rookies, Tez Johnson and Emeka Egbuka, have value in daily this week.
If Egbuka plays, he should play though.
He played against the Lions. I wasn't impressed.
He's been really banged up though. I don't know. Regardless,
he's against pedestrians.
I don't know. I can't run past a college corner if I have a bad ankle.
I guess, man. Like I just was like, I thought this guy was all the talk. The guy that looked impressive was that 7th round draft pick, Tez Johnson.
MVP.
We already talked about the Niners, Sturdo.
Sturdy. What's going on?
They're not favored this week for some reason, and I think they're gonna definitely win. So
yeah, I like San Francisco this week as well.
Oh my God. How did a college line make it into the NFL?
14.5. I don't know.
I'm not even going to why bother even touching it? The 14.50 isn't worth it on the money line. 14.5 is a wild spread no matter. I mean, it is a professional football team.
Yeah, I don't want to bet it. It's too high. It's too damn high.
Why won't the Tennessee Titans traded Jeffrey Simmons to the Lions? That's what I want to know.
Gotta have something left, I guess. I don't know. They're running with an interim coach who isn't any good. The Colts, I think that, but where you're.
Whatever. This is our Colts. This is our team. We bleed blue. This is our Colts. Whether win or lose, we love them. For the shoe, beat the Cardinals MHJ, you belong with us. This is our team. Go Colts!
Trying to steal Maserati?
Nay! Sorry, our YouTube wasn't working this week, so I couldn't unfortunately upload the new clip. But even so, yeah, I mean the Colts are really good. You're probably just betting them at their highest and Tennessee at their lowest. I just don't think there's value in either side.
No, I don't. There's no value in the 1450. I hate that number. Just stay away from it. And you know what? The Colts are probably going to be too expensive in daily, and it's too much of a question mark which receiver is going to be the number one target.
4 o'clock games too. Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, that's it. Joe, don't watch this game. Don't
so we have
there's
only 2 games to watch in the 4 o'clock hour then.
Yeah.
And that is
The real
Cowboys Broncos. Another game. This game might be terrible though. Like,
wrong team favored.
No, I disagree. What happens when an immovable force? All right, well, what happens when an unstoppable force beats an immovable object? I don't think Dallas scores a lot in this game.
I think they do. I didn't like the defense. Here's the thing: the defense the Broncos played last week against the Giants looks super suspect. They have 2 superstars that are unhealthy. One might not play. The leader for the defensive MVP right now, I'm trying to remember his name. The Cowboys offense looks unstoppable. Like, plain and simple. Cowboys offense, and I hate saying that sentence. Oh my God. You know I hate the Cowboys. I hate saying that. But Dak, I bought shares of him for MVP this week. He's probably going to win Comeback Player of the Year.
He is going to win Comeback Player of the Year.
I mean, and I thought for sure Aiden would have it on lock, but after the past 2 weeks, Dak Prescott looks like he is the best quarterback in the NFL, which is a wild sentence.
I know why it's the way it is. I mean, you got Mile High Stadium. I make it 5 points. I understand why it's 3.5. Yeah, I mean, sure. I don't know if I put that in your parlay though. Oh man.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how we want to go head to head.
Money like dog.
Do you want to go head to head on this? Because I would love to get me a Michael Irvin jersey.
Just convinced that these sun rays are creating havoc for the players, including on that 2nd and goal pass play. That CD never really reacted to the football.
But they're not playing there. Doesn't matter.
No, I know.
Denver's not going to win this. I'm telling you, the Cowboys are playing possessed. I don't know if they were upset because the second Micah was gone, everybody said that they were done. I don't know what, but they are playing like a team possessed right now. And I don't think the Broncos can handle it. They're too young. I think they're too up and down. Also, Sean Payton has made some terrible decisions at the coaching helm this year. Like, I think the Cowboys go into Denver and win this game, which is, I want to vomit saying that sentence.
I don't think so. I still like Denver here.
You want this action?
I'm not going to buy you a Michael Irvin jersey because Dallas beats Denver.
You'll get a Terrell Davis jersey. How about that? Michael Irvin versus Terrell Davis.
I didn't even like Terrell Davis.
Well, what a Peyton Manning Denver jersey?
No. Actually, you know what jerseys were fire of the Denver jerseys? Remember the old ones they had in the 2000s?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Terrell Davis, remember the blue with the orange stripe?
It'd be a sick jersey, regardless. No, I'm not.
You not want the action?
Not yet. We're not far enough into the season, but I do think Denver will win this.
We'll see.
Now, here's where the voodoo comes in big time.
Oh, mama, I can hear you a-crying. You're so scared and all alone.
Bring us home, Mike Tomlin.
It's perfect.
Bring us home, Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin.
They're coming into Pittsburgh.
Aaron Rodgers claims that he has no ill will towards the Green Bay Packers.
And that is such a huge marker for saying he can't wait to beat the hell out of this team.
He's got a lot of people he still likes there, Dan.
It'll be a cold day in hell. before he lets Jordan Love outdo him.
Green Bay, Pittsburgh, there's a lot of good people on both sides,
Oh, yeah, a lot of good people.
A lot of good people on both sides. That's what
Please,
Aaron
Mike
Rodgers
Tomlin, if you ever want to lay the magic down, the Detroit Lions are begging you to lay that black magic voodoo down this week.
He's definitely going to cover. I just hope he wins.
I need the victory, and I'm laying the victory on my bet. Like, Mike Tomlin, bring us home, baby.
So pretty
I
much
won't say the other name because I still hate Aaron Rodgers, but Mike Tomlin, bring us home.
So when Indianapolis is up by 21 and Denver's up by 14 and this game is 3-6, we're going to hope it stays close.
Listen, I think Aaron has a lot of ill will. I like DK Metcalf against the secondary. The important thing is they are going to have to do a good job of protecting Aaron Rodgers. He still gets the ball out so fast. Like his snap to throw time is ridiculous. Only like Stafford is higher or something like that.
Yeah. No, I Green Bay's defense is susceptible. That's the only thing I'll say, but so is the Steelers. The other thing I think I like the most, well, obviously I like Tomlin +3, but probably the over. I think this game goes, I either like the +3 or I like the over. Either it gets really crazy or Tomlin creates some form of magic that makes this really muddy. But regardless,
it is shitty weather this weekend.
Yeah, could be crappy weather. Could be. Is this the only Monday night game? Do we only have one this week?
No, I think we got. Nope, it's the only one. Only one this week.
Only one this week.
Chiefs
gets a backup quarterback at home.
Yeah, but you don't lay an Andy Reid big spread. It's not worth putting the money line in, is it? Like,
I don't think so. The two games I literally don't have a pick on this week, I think, are the two big spread games. I just don't think they're going to make it that far.
Only 5. I took too much juice this week. $541.
Well, there's also 2 less games, which probably runs you down.
Oh, that plays a factor too.
Sometimes you also throw like an over in. I've seen you do that before.
Yeah, that's true.
Regardless, there's just less games. I think some of these games are straightforward. I think there's a lot of opportunity in the numbers outside of the really big spreads. But yeah, I think we've covered everything. So I know you were big on our boy there, Eden, for comeback player, but
I think it's done. He's played great. I mean, it's not Aiden as if Aiden hasn't played great, but Dak Prescott playing as an MVP. How are you going to overcome a quarterback playing MVP quality ball as a comeback player of the year?
Well, if you want Aiden to win Defensive Player of the Year, you really do want Pittsburgh to win for sure, because that'll help a lot against Micah Parsons as well.
Well, Micah had a hell of a game last week, too. He had 2 sacks, and Aiden's problem so far isn't getting pressure and isn't causing disruption. It's getting home. He only has 5.5 sacks on the year. He's had 4 sacks called back because all four are attributed to Brian Branch, by the way. All 4 sacks Brian Branch negated, including a strip sack fumble.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything. Like MVP is pretty stuck right now with
it's Patrick Mahomes and everybody else right now. I mean,
as long as Kansas City keeps winning and playing teams that they're going to be 10-point favorites against, that's not going to move. Next week is going to be your chance, I guess. If they're playing Buffalo and Buffalo wins, then I guess you have a chance for it to invert the other way if Buffalo wins.
I mean, obviously Baker's down, but like, you want to buy your shares of Dak this week? This week might be the one. Like, I put 10 on it.
Next coach fired. You might get a McDaniels here.
McDaniels, next coach fired. Here's an interesting thing. Who do you think is going to be? I asked this to the Dueling Aces on Monday or Tuesday, whichever day they're live. I can't remember. Who's going to be the Tennessee Titans coach next year?
Bill Belichick.
Yeah, right. I didn't come on now. Come on.
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, if you're a really young team, do you try to like poach someone from the college realm and try to really start off that way? you probably look for a young offensive coordinator that's done really well this year? What offense? You can't steal. The problem with the Colts is you can't steal Shane Steichen, right? He's the play caller. So that's
What about Dabo?
no. Dabo's not going to go to the pros.
You don't think so?
Nah.
How about Brian Kelly?
Oh God, no. Brian Kelly's proven that at elite levels,
he did fine at Notre Dame,
but he's never won though.
Okay, but he also, I mean, he made Central Michigan and Cincinnati competitive.
Yeah, but I think that's what
the inversion is also true.
I do think that his level of coaching has its limitations within upside. I think he can beat the hell out of plenty of teams and get good results out of them. I don't know if you can beat a team great. And like LSU has kind of proven that. The SEC is also a hard place to win, regardless.
How about Eddie George coming home to Tennessee?
There was talk about him being interim coach, but I don't think he'd become a head coach. Maybe. I mean, crazier things are happening, but that was Jim Irsay hiring Jeff Saturday without any coach experience.
Without any prior experience, and we saw how that went.
He stayed around for a couple. I mean, he didn't stay around for very long, but yeah, I don't know who Tennessee's new coach is going to be yet. It's not like there's a lot of I feel like a lot of the good offensive teams in the NFL are good play callers from the head coach position. Outside the Lions, which Morton is probably too young and too raw for one to really go after him. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who comes up next. I think that'll be determined more as we get to the later season and some form of offensive coordinator pops up.
You think it'll be offensive for them because of Cam Ward?
I think a lot of teams have really leaned more offensive coordinator just because if you have the play caller in house, then as your head coach, it's much less likely that they leave.
I don't think Dan Campbell gets enough credit for the play calling.
No, but
his identity is strapped all over the play calls.
Oh, I 100% agree, which I think is why the Lions are successful this season. And I think why they could be successful. That's kind of like an Andy Reid, except for he just doesn't make the play calls. He's just more influential. But yeah, I mean, I think the blueprint that most NFL teams are going with right now is get the offensive mastermind as your head coach, hope he sticks, and just find someone to fill the defensive side. That way, when your offense becomes great under whichever quarterback you draft or whatever, you have no incentive for him to leave. Whereas the Lions, Ben Johnson made Jared Goff great. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying. And then all of a sudden he's ascended to the next level. You lose your offensive guru, and then you have to start all over again.
And your offense is better now.
Yeah. The Chiefs are just kind of the blueprint, right?
I suppose. Well, say that's the other part. I think that Andy Reid retires. It's going to be interesting because their entire coaching staff is all over 70. It's like an ancient coaching staff. The Walrus, he's got to hang it up, man. Like
eventually, sure, but they're still. I mean, if you're a Super Bowl favorite every other year, I mean, why? Who's telling you to hang it up? I guess
his cholesterol.
Dude, if the dude died eating a cheeseburger watching film, I don't think he'd be all that upset.
Yeah, he lives and breathes football.
So, yeah, I mean, with that, I think we've nailed most of the games this week. Yeah, I think the interesting one, will be the Dallas one. I think between
I can't wait to see. I want bragging rights next week.
I don't even like Denver that much. I don't like Bo Nix that much. I just don't think Dallas against good teams will show up as they often do, and I think Mile High Stadium will change that.
We'll see.
So with that,
great defense against a great offense. I mean, it's going to be a good game.
A little bit of math versus smash action. Everybody, thanks for stopping in. We're almost to the end of the Halloween season. I know the reading went pretty well. I know there's still other Halloween stuff going on. Clown in the Cornfield. I just watched that movie recently, so on Shudder and some other platforms. But that's a good Halloween movie to watch. That was just featured by the Scene Snobs. And Sturdy, another member of the Scene Snobs. He's been on with us today, so thanks. Even though he's a San Francisco fan, thanks for stopping by. With that, we'll leave you all to another week